much. Look, it's been raining. It's just been raining a lot lately.
Now, I like the rain when I'm home.
Yes.
I like
When
it
you're
when I'm
home, and you know,
I don't
and
like
you
to
have
be
some
in it.
red wine and you know, reading a nice book.
Or you can relax more.
Yes.
Now,
By the way, you're from Philadelphia?
yes.
Oh, how long have you been living in Philly?
I was raised here, kind of.
Oh.
But then I was going back down south where my mom's family is at.
Yes.
So South Carolina and Philly, yeah.
Oh, great. So I do a podcast. It's called the Neoliberal Around Podcast. So I've been talking to different people when they, persons who I meet with, just find out their interests or their awareness in terms of what's going on with the Philadelphia mayoral race. And if you know who the candidates are and what's your hot button issue, what do you think the candidates should address?
Okay.
And I would love to have you. I would love to have you on the podcast right now. I have welcome to another episode of the Neoliberal Around Podcast. Now listen. This is an amazing woman. I cannot pronounce her name for the life of me. Tell us your name.
Big Girl Diva.
Big Girl Diva.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. And you are Philly born and raised.
Yes.
Yes, and you've been living here for a very long time.
Yeah.
And now I've been asking many people about what's going on with the Philly mayoral race. Let me tell you, for you, do you know who the candidates are? How aware are you in terms of what? Do you know that the mayor's election is coming up on May 16th?
Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's like so much going on. It's like you trying to keep everything together, and it's like if somebody mentions something, I'll be like, oh, let's get what happened. So I heard about the election.
Yes.
I don't know all the candidates.
Yes.
I don't know who to vote for. They said it. Well, I know there's one lady. I don't know what she's trying to be. They I follow on Instagram. I think her name is Sherelle? Somebody.
Yes, Sherelle. Sherelle or Sharonda, something Jones.
Like that.
Yes.
She sounds like she's about to put in some work.
Okay. Yes. And have you? And tell me, what are some of the things or the issues you think that's very important to you that you would want the mayors to address?
What they talking about? Gun violence. It's too much.
Yes.
It's too much. I mean, it's just a lot. I just went to a funeral. Well, I didn't make the funeral. I couldn't go.
Yeah.
I went to the repast because I can't do no more funerals. My girlfriend's daughter just got killed like a couple weeks ago. Got shot 13 times.
Shot. I can do no more funerals. I can't do no more funerals. Big Girl Diva on Philly. Gun violence and the Philadelphia's mayoral race. Welcome to another episode of the Neoliberal Around Podcast. I'm Ronaldo McKenzie. In studio with me is Dante Nelson.
Yes, hey guys, how's everything?
Well, I mean, and they're saying everything is so, or it could be great. Today is, what day is today actually? Today is May 5th, 2023. It's 9:27 a.m. And yesterday I had an opportunity, a chance to speak, to rap, to interview an amazing woman, Big Girl Diva. And she is willing to have the military come in to deal with the rising gun violence in Philadelphia. And by the way, we talk about gun violence and dealing with gun violence, so on, to mitigate mass shootings and black crimes and so on, and the rising murder rate, gun violence in the U.S. and in certain cities. But it's across the U.S. But beyond that, to this morning, we are learning of the killer, the young man with the hunting knife who killed 2 and injured 1. Now, and I say to people, and I've always said, and I've always had the argument, the issue goes beyond the gun. Human beings are so creative. We talk about human nature, okay? And we have talked on this podcast, how do we deal with violence? How do we deal with the issue of violence? And in a Caribbean thought class that I lectured, one of the students asked if it stems from colonization. Colonization is a systematic process of stripping the people from their humanity. Okay, it is a violent process which has come to so shaped the dynamics of human beings, which affect, with in a sense, is part of our socialization. It's But anyway, beyond that, Big Girl Diva was powerful. Now, she, and so uh, she she's willing to have the military come in to deal with the rising gun violence, and because she has lost several family members in just 3 years to gun violence, and she's gonna come back, and we're gonna continue with the interview with her. It's really powerful. But it's quite telling. She said she lost several family members in just 3 years to gun violence. Just now she was saying that what she had a niece that was shot 13 times, and in Northeast Philadelphia, that just happened. And in 2021, she lost a 22-year-old nephew who was coming home from school, and then that nephew, his older sister, was also killed, shot in the back, coming home from school in Philadelphia. So it's no wonder. It is no wonder that Vetta suggested that the mayor should focus on curbing gun violence. She's even resigned to frustration and is fed up to the point that she suggested bringing in the military. But she said that there's so much being thrown out about dealing with gun violence, but something must be done. She stated that she's not impressed with the new Philly police commissioner, and you'll hear that later on. You'll hear that as she continues. She's not impressed with the Philly commissioner, just so you know, and who is from outside of Philly. She emphasized that and I quote, "They're talking, but you got to show it. You got to put in the work." Like many Philadelphians, she believes we are no longer a city of brotherly love. What do you think? Yes. And in fact, and sisterly affection. I'm gonna add that. She revealed that Philadelphia is now called Killerdelphia. Are you aware of that? People are now calling Philadelphia. Some people are referring to Philadelphia as Killerdelphia.
I've heard that nickname from Philadelphia since 2010.
Ah, wow.
And when I was in high school.
But I was speaking with some people some time ago, and they say, we've always had this kind of flare up in violence. It's up and down. We need to probably do a research and a study to find out what it is that caused this shock. But if you look at
youth, they're really.
But I said the problem is multifaceted, and I don't want to. The problem is multifaceted, and we have to talk. There is rising crime and violence. Poverty is rising. Inflation is rising. Consumer goods are high, but yet still people are watching all these visuals everywhere. The visuals everywhere being rich and being wealthy and bling life and so on and so forth. And but anyways, we agree though. We agree that there is no place safe in America today. It's either black on black crime or mass shootings. It doesn't matter where you are. Recently, a lone gunman attacked a medical facility waiting room, killing 1, injuring 4. He was eventually caught, and now he's in jail awaiting trial. Now, Vetta ended saying that we just got to keep praying, and maybe look to some higher power. We have to look to some higher power, cause you don't know what to say no more. But she stated that we don't have as many cops on the corners anymore, and I suggested that this may stem from a backlash as Philadelphians were calling for a defunding of the police, a backlash by the city, I don't know, at the officials. Listen to the compact and very profound and intense. Yes, please listen. So listen to the impact, the compact and very profound and intense conversation with Big Girl Diva. You will indeed, and agree. So you will agree that it was one of our better episodes. We are going to play the intro music, and when we come back, we continue with the conversation I had with Big Girl Diva, or Vetta.
Yes, can't wait to hear the rest.
This is the Neoliberal Podcast. brought to you by the Neoliberal Corporation and our mother platform, Anchor, which is now Podcasters for Spotify, which is now owned by Spotify, but we are available on several streams. I know. Please support us. And our websites are down, but they will be up and running shortly, probably by tomorrow or the end of the day. All the best. We are all about serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges by making popular what was a monopoly. Here we go. Where is this?
It was in the North Philly. Well, they call it Germantown. I still call it Germantown. North Philly, it's still the same.
Yes.
But it was in Germantown, and she was only like 22 years old.
Oh,
and
wow.
And I know how that is on 2020. I lost my nephew.
Yes.
He was in Kensington coming from a store.
Yes.
With his friend. It was a shootout. He got caught up. We had to see it on the video.
Yes.
And 2021, we was getting ready to do his memorial anniversary. His oldest sister, my niece,
Yes.
got murdered.
Oh,
coming from
wow.
the store. Same way.
Oh.
Shot in the back of her head. And that took us. We done been through losses like back and forth ever since 2020, showing my mom. But they're the only two
Yes.
in the family that, passed away from gun violence. Because it's just too much.
Yes.
And like you were saying, you don't know what to do now. You don't know. It's nowhere safe, really.
Yeah, because we were just listening to WHYY, and we hear of this man that just went into a hospital or the waiting room and just killed one person, injured four. It's, you're at a bank and people are killing you.
Yep.
You're at a nightclub having fun and people are taking you out.
Yep.
I mean, there is no place. You're at school. Even the kids.
Even in your home, because it come flying through your door, your house, your window.
Yes.
You're sitting in your living room and here comes a bullet flying right through. Like it's just.
What do you think should be done about the violence, the gun violence?
Oh my grace! They throwing so much out there that this should be done, that should be done.
Yes.
Something has to be done. Bring in the military, somebody stand on the corners or something.
Yes.
Philly is a lot of people like Philly.
Yes.
I mean, we was brotherly love. So they call us Killerdelphia now, and that's a shame.
Oh wow! They call what? Say that again.
Killerdelphia.
Killerdelphia.
Yeah, but we used to be brotherly love, and I mean. It's nice. Philly is good. A lot of people like to come here and do their tour and stuff like that. They do movies here, so. There's some good qualities about Philly, but it's just some people coming and just tearing it up.
Right.
And it's a shame. It's a shame.
And you don't think do you think that this mayor's race can make a difference? Electing a new mayor can make a difference in terms of the gun violence and.
They talking, but you gotta show us better than you can tell us.
Yes.
I'm telling you. I mean, Philly is a hard city.
Yes.
But you got to put in some good work to win these people over. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Because this commissioner lady, I don't know what she's doing. I mean, it seemed like as soon as she got over here, everything went crazy. Like, what?
You mean the commissioner of police? Or?
Yes. She didn't do nothing. She just walk around with that baby hair.
Oh. I don't even know who the commissioner of police is.
I I forgot Woodlaws. I mean, is it name? I don't know. It's a females though. She
Yes,
came
yes.
from. I don't even know where she came from, but you see her here and there, and what she was in a car accident, some like last month or something, or whatever.
Yes.
But I don't know. I said, but she keep it up. I mean, I don't know if she read all about Philly before she got here, but
Oh, so she's not from Philadelphia. She's
No.
from the outside.
yeah, she's not here. She's not from Philly. I don't know. It just, and we just continue to pray.
Yes.
We gotta continue to pray. I mean, that's the highest power up there.
But where do you find? I mean, okay, I hear frustration in your voice. I hear you're fed up
Yeah.
to the point where you're willing to even consider them bringing in the military.
Yeah, somebody.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody, come on. I mean,
Yes. But you know, the violence seems to be. It's not, you know, if it's in black and brown communities and color communities
Right.
of color, it's, you know, black and black crime and so on and so forth. And then in other parts of the country, it's mass shooting or people with mental health issues
Yeah.
going off.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, so it's just, it's, I guess, I mean, the issue of gun violence. And by the way, the U.S. in general has become one of the leading countries in terms of gun violence,
Right.
losing children to gun violence.
Yes.
So
It's like now when somebody mentioning it about gun, you really don't even, you don't even really know what to say no more.
yes,
You just don't know.
yes,
I mean, everybody just say the same thing. "Hey, we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do that." But like, who want to step up and just something, somebody? I mean, back in the day, we used to have the cops on the corner, walking
Right.
the street. Everything died down. But
is it because, do you think part of the do you think that part of this retreat from in terms of law enforcement retreat from the corner, you say everything died down, and by the way, you mean we don't see many police officers on the corners anymore and so on. And could that be, well, people have been calling for defunding the police, so do you think part of it stems from also a distrust, suspicion of the police or law enforcement and so on?
and then it could be, and then some of their actions.
Yes.
You know, it's like, you know, you want to dial 911. I mean, you do. It's not all of them. It's not all of cops. It is some good cops out here that stand for what they, you know, took their oath on.
Yes.
But it's just some, like, you know, it's like when they go and do the beating and whatever and the shoot, and it's like now, oh no, we don't want y'all no more. Like,
yes,
you're supposed to be able to dial them 3 numbers just when you need it. Like, now you don't know what to call. Like, you stuck.
Oh, wow. This is intense. This is intense. Thank you so much for your perspective. And check it out. It's the Neoliberal Around podcast. Okay, and you are on the left?
Yeah, you probably gotta make a U.
Yes,
So how can I you on Instagram?
I am on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. The podcast is on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, The Audible, everywhere. But you type in Ronaldo. This is my this is the handle. So it's the Neoliberal Around. I could probably bring it up for you if you want when we pull over.
Pull up on Instagram.
But we are talking with big Girl Diva. Big Girl Diva.
I just took out the I in girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
And such a pleasure speaking with you.
Oh, anytime.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
We can do it again.
And we will do it again.
Yes.
This is the Neoliberal Around. We'll be right back after these messages.